The time has come for Nemesis Reborn. You're watching Theme Park Worldwide and we're here at the Alton Towers Resort because it's Nemesis Eve. The coaster reopens after 16 months tomorrow morning.
So we are currently staying at the Splash Landings Hotel ready for tomorrow and we are so excited. I can imagine this is what it would feel like 30 years ago when Nemesis opened for the very first time.
Oh, back in 1994, I was only 1 year old. Charlotte, it wasn't even born.
No, I wasn't.
But yeah, we are really excited tonight. This whole project, of course, started back in November 2022. We had our final ride on the original Nemesis after 28 years. What a moment it was. I mean, I've always said that was my favourite evening at Alton Towers. And you know what? We've watched this whole project all the way through, haven't we, Charlotte?
It has been fantastic from start, and I can't believe that we're nearly at the end and we're going to get to ride Nemesis in the morning.
It all started off with the old track being removed. We was down the car park, seeing it come down. Then, of course, we saw the new track arrive. The whole project has been amazing to follow. The marketing by the park has been fantastic too. And you know what? It's all built up to this moment. It's now the 15th of March 2024, the night before the reopening of Nemesis as Nemesis Reborn, back with a vengeance. We cannot wait to take you along for the experience. And you know what? It is going to be an incredible couple of days.
So we are staying in the Splash Landings Hotel tonight, which means in the morning we get exclusive hotel entrance access through Galactica Gate. So Galactica Gate is the other entrance to the park, which is exclusive to hotel guests. So we get straight into Forbidden Valley in the morning and straight to Nemesis.
We just thought that would be the easiest option of getting into the park ready for this because it's going to be busy. And the good thing is for all hotel guests who are staying over the weekend, you've got one of these nice wristbands just here. The reason we've got four is we're actually staying with some friends tonight as well here at Splash Landings. But yeah, everyone's got a wristband who's staying over and then they get that access into the park through Galactica Gate. Of course, a perk of staying at the hotel. So we thought, with it being a busy day tomorrow, let's stay over so we can get straight in and hopefully get on Nemesis as soon as we can do in the morning.
Oh, I'm so excited. I don't think I'll sleep tonight because I'm just that excited and just pumped with energy for tomorrow.
I'm really excited, but you know what? I'm also nervous. And this isn't because I'm scared of coasters or anything. I love them to bits. I'm nervous because Nemesis is the ride that made me become a theme park enthusiast. And yeah,
one of those, it's knowing how is it going to ride tomorrow and how's the area going to look, so it is quite nervous in a way.
It is, like, this isn't just a normal ride, this is Nemesis. And I know there's some people watching this who are thinking, oh Sean, you've been on it before, but this is completely different. The ride's been retracked. How is it going to ride? I'm very excited to see.
I don't know, but I can't wait for in the morning.
Also down here we've got a nice letter from the divisional director of the park, Bianca Sammers. I'll put that on there and you can pause if you want to have a read. But yeah, I think it's a nice little personal touch. And we're staying here in Splash. We're in a family of 5 room, as you can see. We've got the bunk beds over there. We've got the double. There's another bed just down here. And look at the size of this. In fact, I can come all the way over here. Look at this. It's massive. Yeah, beachcomber room. And because, of course, you can have up to 5 staying in it. Well, 6 technically. There's a bed at the bottom. Yeah, look at that. It's really nice. We won't go into detail about the hotel here, but we did film a Splash Landings full tour last year on the channel, so make sure you check it out. Anyway, we're going to get some sleep because it's going to be an early start. What are we thinking tomorrow, Charlotte?
I think we're going to get up at 6 a.m. in the morning and then try and be at the Galactica Gate for about 6:30.
Yeah, because we want to get down there early. If we can get straight to the front, straight up to Nemesis, happy days. Yeah, so we thought, well, we're better running from there than we are running from the main entrance.
Yeah, I don't think I could run all the way from the main entrance to Forbidden Valley.
So we're going to give it a go. So we will see you in the morning. It's Nemesis Eve. We're going to have a couple of drinks, have a bit of a chill out, soak up the atmosphere. There's a lot of enthusiasts. A lot of people have travelled from around the country to be here tonight. We're going to soak up the atmosphere and we'll see you in the morning.
Nemesis!
Hey, back with a vengeance 2024. Let's go. The sun starts to rise on what is set to be a historic day in the theme park industry. The 16th of March 2024, the reopening of Nemesis. Of course, originally opened back in 1994. I would love to have been here when this ride originally opened, but today is going to be just a special Nemesis Reborn.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm a little bit tired because it is quite early, but I can't wait.
The alarm was set for 6 o'clock at Splash Landings. Yeah. We've just left the room.
We're ready for today.
It's 6:20. We're making our way down here, so it's a short couple of minutes walk from the hotels. Is the hotel entrance straight into Forbidden Valley. Look at this, it is fresh this morning. The car was all iced up. But you know what? I'm sure Nemesis is going to be ready for us, and we are so excited. So we've got our wristbands on just here for the hotel entrance, and this is going to be a historic day. So we're going to get in position just down here by Galactica Gate. We don't know, when other people are going to arrive, but we thought if we skip breakfast this morning at the hotel, we've got a better chance of getting down here near the front and hopefully being one of the first riders on Nemesis Reborn. Back with a vengeance in 2024. So we're going to hang tight down here, and we'll see you when we're making our way into the park. Oh, it's going to be worth the wait. This should be open at 9 o'clock, but you never know, it could open earlier. Well, it's just gone 6:45 and there's about 30 people down here now at Galactica Gate. It's going to be exciting. So cool! Oh, I've been waiting for a couple of hours, but there's now only 10 minutes to go until the gate's going to open.
I'm so excited, but I'm just ready to run now.
That's the thing, getting prepared for this run.
Getting them stretches in.
It was worth getting here early though, because the queue now is back past Extraordinary Golf.
Busy now.
The plaza's all the way down, past the corkscrew, way out down the coach park.
Very busy.
Well, yeah, the excitement is building. Oh, so the gate's going to be opening very soon. It's going to be a run, this is Charlotte.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's 9 o'clock. Here we go. Oh! Oh, that's it. We can't keep it going any longer. So yeah, they've pre-scanned all of our annual passes. We've still got to go through the bag security check once the gate opens. We're just unlocking it now. Here we go. Here we go. Oh! Oh, look at this. Here we go. We could have done with opening both gates there. That's it.
Guys, stop pushing for me.
Oh. There we go. And we're off. Oh, we got the bag check. It was a bit chaotic, but we're in. It's very slow on the bag check. Oh, hello. Oh. Charlotte's up ahead somewhere. She's there. Oh my God. Way. We've done it, we're here. Here we go, we're in. You right, Charlotte? Yeah. Woo. We've done it. Oh, it was a run. It was a run. We made it. Oh, it was worth it. Oh, just goosebumps. Catching my breath back. Look at this. Of course, we'll take a more detailed look around the queue line when we head round for a second go. Priority was just getting in. Hey! Oh! Hey! Oh, look at this. Oh, how are you piling in? Oh, look at the track just here. There have been many trips down this queue line this year for Nemesis Reborn. And we should be on for the first train, which is really exciting. A historic day. Hey!
We got right!
Hey! Hello!
Hello!
Wow. What a moment. What a moment. Just to see this. Hey! Hey! Look at this. This is it. Oh, we've been waiting for this moment. I can't believe it's finally here. I'm catching my breath back a bit now. First impression of the soundtrack, very, very good. It's sounding awesome. Wow. The phalanx is lying to us, apparently. Whew. It feels weird walking around here again. Throwbacks to that last day 16 months ago. And here we are, about to ride Nemesis Reborn. Really excited to just get around this queue again after the first ride, see it in a bit more detail, get loads of shots. But first priority getting on this first ride.
Sedation level.
All the barrels just biohazard. Look at this view. Hey! This is what I've been most excited for, seeing this view around the back of the loop and the pit. Look at that. Amazing.
Integrity check.
And of course we've got night rides parked until 8 o'clock tonight. Hey! 8 o'clock close. Woo! Oh, I say it's a long queue there now. It's a long walk around all of this. Underneath the lift hill here, these are going to be some great views. And the coaster's running round. It's been testing this morning, we heard it when we were at the gates. I can't wait to see what this queue maxes out at today. Permanent lighting, all the red lights in here. It's going to look the part at night. These views down into the pit, look at this. Oh, I just can't believe we're here, it's emotional. Just to be at this point, I can't believe it. Look at this, hey! Bit of a rolling pre-show here in the queue line. Hey, with the track. We'll see that better with the sun. And it moves around, look at that. And this is it. The view down there towards the loop. That is fantastic. I cannot wait. Let's just see. How are you, Charlie? Okay?
That was a run, that was, but we made it.
You got here before me.
I know, I was like, please just go, just go, just go.
Look at the helicopter down there. Up there on the stall turn. I'm pleased. I'm really pleased with how we've done there. These views. We've never seen Nemesis before from this angle. Back in the day, there used to be queue line up here, but I never waited in it. So this is really exciting just to see Nemesis from up here. It looks fantastic. Love that on the helicopter. Sit back, it's fright time there. Look at all these. Oh. Yeah, don't worry, I'll have a good detailed look around the queue line when we join the queue again. This is it. Nemesis Reborn. Here we go! We're about to see the beast! Oh! Wow. Back with a vengeance. Look at that. The sun's even come out today here at Alton Towers on this historic day as Nemesis makes its way up the lift hill. First time we've seen it from here in the queue line, the excitement is really building up. We're about to hear this baby roar. It's been a bit chaotic with some of the organisation this morning, but we'll leave that for another time. This is it. Making our way into the station for Nemesis Reborn. Beautiful day for it as well. Nervous right now. How's he gonna ride? Oh wow. Look at this. Oh, we got smiles in there as well. Look at this. Well, we didn't make the first train because literally everyone from the fast track, main queue and ride access pass just piled forward. But we're going to be on the second train. I do think they could have organised it better, but here we go. This is it. This atmosphere is electric. I'm liking the station. What a moment! I love this vibe. You can see it over here. Yeah, the smell pods in here as well. And look at this, all the way down. Ready for a dispatch. Here we go. The first train about to be dispatched here on Nemesis Reborn. This atmosphere is going to be electric. Seconds away from this going out. Nemesis! A moment in history right here. Hey! Eagerly waiting for it to go out. Oh! Come on, Mr. on the dispatches here. Let's get it out. Come on, Alton Towers. We're about to ride Nemesis Reborn. We're down here on row 7. Our carriage awaits. We'll see you when we come off. Here we go. Got back on Nemesis after 16 months, and after watching the deconstruction of old Nemesis, the rebuild of Nemesis Reborn, it was amazing just to get into the station, soak up that atmosphere and get back on Nemesis, wasn't it, Charlotte?
The atmosphere in that station was amazing. Everybody was chanting Nemesis, Nemesis. I will always remember that. It was so special.
It was a special moment. My two most favourite moments here at Alton Towers have all been to do with Nemesis. The day it closed, that night with the atmosphere, and then this morning, especially there in the station, which was amazing. Just walking down the queue line,
so
everybody high-fiving and cheering. It was fantastic. Now, in terms of our verdict on the ride, great to get back on there. We was on row 7, so one row from the back. Hopefully we'll get a back row ride at some point, maybe not today, but of course I'll have lots of rides throughout the year on Nemesis Reborn. Love getting back on there. And for anyone that's not familiar, the layout is actually the same as it was before. The original 1994 version of the ride, featuring 4 inversions, some really nice near misses with all the rocks, some extra theming around as well. It was just weird getting back on it after so long.
It did feel so strange getting back on after so long of not being able to ride it, but it was just so much fun. I had my arms up and it was just great. Seeing everybody in the atmosphere was just amazing.
Everyone was cheering down below in the queue line, and that's the great thing about the new queue line. Like, everyone's around underneath the ride, which really adds to the atmosphere. In terms of the ride experience, it's feeling a little bit slow this morning. I think that was because of the cold weather, but also along with that, these coasters take time to bed in. You know, any new coaster, and of course most of the tracks been replaced on Nemesis, it takes time for it to warm up, for it to bed in. First thing I noticed though, the intensity is certainly there. It had the whip going into that first corkscrew, which was great. The 0G roll above the station felt amazing. Along with that, coming out of the loop was fantastic too. They were my favourite parts of the ride. I did notice the train was rattling quite a bit, so we'll see if that's just because it's cold or it just got started for the day. But yeah, I did notice a bit of a rattle, which you didn't have on Nemesis before, so we'll see with that one. But still, we're going to head back down there now. Let's capture some more of the atmosphere, get some more shots. We've got the shop to go in, the rest of Forbidden Valley to explore, so much to see. Nemesis Reborn opening day, a day in history at the Alton Towers Resort. Just to stand here and soak up these awesome vibes is amazing. To see Nemesis in action again, look at it go. Back with a vengeance. And there's the new Nemesis Eye. I've got to say, that looks fantastic. It's huge as well. You got the smoke effect, and that goes off perfect timing as the train comes around. Oh, this is emotional. Like, what a day. And there it goes. They've done a fantastic job with the eye. We'll get a nice close-up look shortly as well. Yeah, all this smoke around here really adds to the atmosphere. It's the music, the soundtrack from what we're hearing so far is great. We'll get more of that when we join the queue again. Yeah, really nice just to hear the enhanced soundtrack, but I'm loving the huge eye down there. And of course that replaces the two smaller eyes that were on the front of the Nemesis Beast before, now replaced with this one huge eye. So yeah, it's a backlit projection, which looks great, and also you've actually got the teeth around the side that do move as well. So hopefully we'll see that in action again in just a moment. It looks great. It actually feels like the Beast is alive down here now. Nemesis. There's just sounds coming from everywhere as well. You've got like different sound effects and the roar of the coaster itself. Oh, what a day, honestly, what a day. Oh, here we go, what's going on here? Charlotte's getting examined. Oh no.
Don't worry, it's only a phone!
A red phone is on theme. That's it.
I'm all good.
You're all good.
I'm all good.
You're clear to go down. Let's, oh, the fellas, we're going to get a closer look at the eye. Look at this, roaming street theatre as well. Oh, it's great just standing down here again. And look at this. What are you hiding? This is brilliant. It kind of reminds me when the Swarm opened at Thorpe Park, you know. And here's the eye. Wow. Oh, look at the movement on there. The animatronic teeth around the side. I mean, that's great. What a photo opportunity. I'm guessing the eye is probably, what, 3-4 meters tall? It really does look the part down here. What an upgrade. That back projection, it makes me very excited to see it at night. Look at the size of this. Just the details on it as well. This is special, isn't it? Here she comes. They've done a fantastic job with that. It looks amazing. It really feels like the Beast has come alive. I'm just so emotional. After following this construction, just to be standing down here again is amazing, but no, fair play to that eye. It looks amazing, that does. Really good. And all the details here, it's kept the original kind of charm of the station, but then painted up just here to see all this in detail. All this painted up, all the fence around here. And it's like Nemesis is attacking the coaster itself to put these fake supports in just over here on the side. And look at that, so the big arm coming out, attacking the support, which looks really good. I like how they've kept these original features as well. This is great. Yeah, so you got two fake supports just over here to the side. And that's probably my new favourite view in Nemesis, right here. So I'm going to get a couple of shots that we're going around from this angle for you. Something. I'm just so happy standing underneath the Beast again, back alive here in Forbidden Valley. It was weird last year walking into the valley and not seeing Nemesis go around, and most of the year not really seeing the track here. We watched it go up piece by piece and just here riding it again and seeing it in action, and literally thousands of people coming down here to enjoy this again. Like, what a moment. I'm really impressed with what they've done with the area around here. It's kept that charm that it had, all these pathways, all the fences, but they've just enhanced it with the theming, which is great to see. And the roar is still there. She hasn't got quite the roar she used to, but it's still got one. Charlotte, what are you thinking to the area and the eye?
Oh, I'm just so excited to just be here and then just taking it all in. It's quite overwhelming taking everything in, but the eye's looking fantastic, and I cannot wait to see it at night and see how bright it shines.
There's a lot of light lighting we've seen around, which is promising.
That's what we like though, we like permanent lighting, because that really makes a park, so I'm really glad that Alton Towers are putting permanent lighting in.
That's great to see, and yeah, at night this is going to look fantastic. We know there's a lot of park cans around. Along with that, you've also got the smoke effects. I believe the loop lights up at night when the train goes round. I'm really looking forward to seeing all of that tonight here at Nemesis Reborn. We've got so much still to see though. We're going to get lots more shots. We're going to get in the queue again for another ride, see the queue in a bit more detail, and we've got the shop to see as well. Oh, so we got an advertised wait of 275 minutes. We've got some cheers going on there. Hey! Look at the queue, it goes all the way back, all the way down under the archway. 275, Charlotte. Oh. Will we ever see the cue ball with that on again? Probably not. What a moment to see it. Oh, look at this. Release the beast. Nemesis. 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 I'm loving this. 275, here's the sign. Nemesis containment zone. Just up there, look at the queue. All the way up through Forbidden Valley. This is history in the making right here at Alton Towers. Look at this. Oh, the helicopter just up here as well. This is crazy. Hey! The queue goes all the way back down here, way up into the valley. Oh, look at this. All the new veins on the rocks around here too. Hey! What a day in history for Alton Towers this, to see the queue for Nemesis all the way back here. Literally, this is like our 1994. This keeps going all the way down here. Hey! All the way back past Subterra. Wow, look at the helicopter just here. That's massive. It looks a lot bigger from here on ground level than from the aerial updates. Look at this. Warning, live cargo. Hatchery just down there. Oh, who's this? Look at this. Oh, I'm loving how much street theatre there is around the area. Warning, live cargo. You got the eggs just all in there as well. Audio pumping out and the massive helipad. That looks so much bigger than I was expecting actually down here. And the fact that you've actually got it rotating on top there and at the back is fantastic. A nice little throwback there, another Easter egg to Thunder Valley on the back of the helicopter there. And that's the old name for this area prior to Nemesis opening in 1994. And we've got all these coming round the rocks, wrapping round. This is very impressive to see. It looks very good. I was a bit concerned actually when we saw that the gun had been taken away, the drill, the gun, whatever you want to call it, but this does look very good. It's a cool piece of theming. I would have liked to have seen the gun kept, but also this added as well, but still this does look fantastic and it's massive. A real nice showpiece right here in the heart of the area, which looks great. And the music as well. Oh, this atmosphere, look at the queue. We're never going to see Forbidden Valley like this ever again. Like, people all the way up, like, look at this. Hey! All the way back up. This is honestly a day in history. Look at these coming down. It just keeps going all the way down here. This is crazy. All the way down, way past Nemesis Subterra, which is closed anyway. There's the Phalanx. Phalanx truck just down here as well. Oh God, this vibes today. We've had so many photos, we've had so many fans of the channel as well, which is amazing. Lovely seeing you all. And here we are up to the entrance of Forbidden Valley. Whee! Here we go, it's like Jurassic Park up here. Look at this. There we go, so you've got all the wires coming out from the side, audio. And look at the sign there. So it says Phalanx Facility and then Forbidden Valley, which has been done in the veins over the top. All the lighting, all the audio, that's going to look the part at night. Again, everything looks so much bigger. Like we were seeing it from the air with all these aerial updates, but being actually here on the ground and seeing it, it's incredible. It looks really, really good. This queue for Nemesis just keeps stretching all the way down here. Look at this. This keeps going all the way back. Is this the back or not? No, it's still going all the way down here. This is just to come and document this and see it. Got a massive smile on my face. It's all the way down towards Gloomy Wood. Look at this. It's crazy. Hey! It just keeps going. Oh my God, it's all the way back down to Old Manor. Hey!
All right.
How you doing? This is a big queue. You know it's only on one train. I'm joking. Yeah, Jack. Look at this. Oh yeah, go for it. Here we go.
Cheers, mate.
Hey. Oh.
Cheers, mate.
Been part wide on YouTube. Look at this. Oh my God. Yeah, you're right. Oh yeah, I'll be coming back down in a sec. Hello. It just keeps going, right, all the way back. Like, we're never going to see this again. I just wanted to document it and show you how far it goes all the way back. Hello.
Apparently it's all the way back to Pete's Pasta.
This is crazy. It just keeps going. I've never seen anything like it. Hey! This is a day in Alton Towers history right here. Way! Tower Street over there. Hello. Oh yeah, go for it. Yeah. Hey, I think we've reached the back of the queue. Just down here, there we go. Right in Gloomy Wood. I believe it went all the way up to Katanka Canyon earlier on and pizza and pasta. This is the craziest day I've seen in Alton Towers history today. Queue for the ride all the way back down here.
I found you again.
I know, right? We're just getting started, didn't we? On photos. Lovely seeing everybody today. Like,
So nice.
we've probably met like 300-400 fans already.
It's been so nice. Everyone's got such a good atmosphere today.
Oh, it is incredible. It really is. But there you go, back of the queue. I just wanted to document this. Like down here in Gloomy Wood, like.
I was like, where's Sean gone?
No wonder it's advertised at 275.
I can understand why.
Yeah, that's crazy. I can't wait to see what it's going to be like this afternoon into the evening.
I know. Night rides especially.
Everyone's going to want a night ride
They
tonight.
are, yeah.
But what a vibe. Well, we're going to go and get a little bit of food now. Have a bit of a breather. It's always a very busy, hectic day. And we're going to come back down to Forbidden Valley. But what are you thinking to the entrance and everything
I
there?
think it looks really good. I mean, I didn't get to take it in fully because I was caught rushing through, but I love the helicopter.
It looks really good.
It does. It looks much better in person than I've seen on photos and stuff.
Yeah, like from the air, it didn't look that big, did it?
Massive.
It looks fantastic.
It does,
But
yeah.
we'll have another detailed look line there later. So we're going to get a bit of food, have a bit of a breather, and we'll be back with the phalanx in Forbidden Valley. Well, we're back then now down here in Forbidden Valley, and we're about to join this Calpen queue to go into the shop. Look at this down here. Hey! This is the queue of the shop. Look at it. We're queuing all the way down here. God as fun can fly. And this is the shop's queue line. Supply store, Bunker 94. Hey! Woo! Look at this. Hello. The supply store, Bunker 94. Liking the theming on the side as well. Look at this, fantastic. All the signage out the front just there. Wow, this looks awesome. What a queue line. What a day this is turning into. Let's join the queue. Let's go and get in.
It's like a leech of spider's legs.
Oh no.
Oh dear. I think you might be contaminated.
Oh no.
You're getting a lot of exponential radiation.
I'm loving the energy here in Forbidden Valley, and just all the street theatre is bringing it to life. Can't wait to see it at night later on, which is going to be awesome. We've got so many photos, we've met so many people. What a day here at Alton Towers history, and I've never waited this long for a shop before. I reckon this is going to be over an hour just to go in the Nemesis shop, but you know what? That shows the power of the brand of Nemesis. Everybody just wants to see it and be involved in it, and of course buy the merchandise. Yeah, we're in this queue for the shop, and yeah, hopefully this time next year we'll be queuing up here for the new flat ride. It's took us 1.5 hours, 90 minutes, but we're finally in the new Nemesis shop here in Forbidden Valley. I tell you what, I did not think we'd be waiting that long, but it looks like it's worth it. Have a little look around, show you all. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Let's go and see this model in the middle. Wow, look at this. The model is huge, and it's got all the lights around the side as well. Yeah, this was built before, of course, they knew exactly how it was going to turn out for real. You know, they've modelled Nemesis Reborn station, the beast itself, the monster, based on this model, and it looks amazing. Look at the tail just down there at the side. You can even see the support just there on the left-hand side as well, that we saw for real earlier on. They've done a fantastic job bringing Nemesis to life and expanded on this story. And we can just see the eye around here as well. Soundtrack's playing in here as well, adding to the atmosphere. That looks great. So yeah, we're looking at it front on now. Of course, that's the station in there. And the train comes out up to the right and makes its way up the lift hill. This model is amazing. Loving the announcements in here.
Be advised that uniform and supplies distribution.
Oh, is that At the old Nemesis aisle there as well. Or if not the actual one, a replica. That's cool. This shop is quite something. Look at these over here. So they're selling the patches that you can sew onto your clothes. Pin badges down here as well. We're not going to be coming up on a quieter day midweek as well, so we can give you even more of a detailed look round, because obviously it's a very busy day today. Show you what we can. It's opening day, but we will be back on a quieter day to look at some more details as well. Pin badges just here. Wow. You've got this Nemesis mug just here with 1994 on as well. The original logo for the ride just there. That's awesome. It's not an embossed mug though, it's just a flat one, but still, it's quite nice. And you got the cap up there as well. Also with Nemesis 1994 on. £15 there for the bottles. It's really hard to look around, because even though the queue was big and we waited a long time, there's a lot of people in here. I think they've probably let too many in. It's pretty crazy. On the side of the model. So yeah, we will be back on a quieter day for a more in-depth tour, not just the shop but the area itself. Oh!
Moving here, I feel like they've let too many people in.
I mean, the queue to pay is all around the edge, isn't it?
The issue that you've got with queue to come in, but you can't really see the merch because everyone's queuing around the outside.
Yeah, it's crazy this. We knew it was going to be like this for Nemesis, but blimey, it is madness. I love it. Look at the eyes. Got some old Nemesis bolts just here. Look at them. And there's this awesome model of the old train now on display. That's really nice. Not available as a purchase, just a display item. The bolts though you can buy, they're £100, but they do come on the little plaque on the front just there with the Nemesis logo. Oh, look at these caps, and they're all embroidered as well. £18, so to be honest, not too bad at all. The Nemesis Reborn on. You got all the veins down there on the side as well. I am loving the logo and the branding, and there's some great merchandise. Looking forward to seeing in Towers Trading as well. That'll be coming up in our full part vlog tomorrow. Seeing the merchandise in there. This is nice. That isn't embroidered though, that's just on the front. Not a price just on there, are we? £100. Oh, that is expensive. Zip-up jacket, yeah, I don't think that's worth £100, especially with it not being embroidered on there. I think the cap is brilliant though. Ooh, all the lighting changes. This is cool. It's just nice to have another shop down here in Forbidden Valley, because since the Galactica shop closed, there's been nowhere to like buy just bottles of drink and pick and mix and crisps, so even that's really good as well. Wow, look at these hoodies just here. This is amazing. It's all embroidered as well. £45. Not bad at all for that. Vein effect on the side. And you got the eye. Not a fan of that. I think it's a bit cheap out. It's just kind of printed on. No price on that one just there. Still, that is fantastic. 45. I think that's worth it for that. There's a shirt there off to the side as well. Look at that. Wow. 45 for the shirt. Wear that on your night out. That is nice. Oh, look at that up there. Nemesis 1994. Biohazard stuff up there. There's an egg. Yeah, that eye, I don't think it is the original one from the station, because it's flat at the back. It's been attached to the wall. It could be. But yeah, it looks like it could be just made for the shop. Still, nice how it's in here. Good theming. The umbrella over here as well. It's quite hard to see the merch because of how busy it is, but yeah, that's nice with the umbrella. Wow, look at this jacket here, £70. Retro logo on there with 1994, but it's all embroidered in. I've got to say, that is fantastic. And look at the back with the design on there. They've really thought about the merch. And it's not just your Nemesis Reborn merchandise here in the shop. You've also got some items for the Phalanx as well. Really nice that all this has been built on with the backstory. £20 for your Phalanx t-shirt just there. It's embroidered though. These bags are quite nice. Some merch for Nemesis Subterra just over here. Well, that is actually embroidered in. Your worst nightmare underground. Always like the slogan for that. Look at that, all embroidered. And that's a look around the Nemesis Reborn shop here in Forbidden Valley. What an experience. I like how they've reused that on the wall. That actually used to be over on the coffee lounge in the wall, the Nemesis story. It's nice how they put that up there. This is amazing. Well, after a 90-minute wait, it was great to have a look at the awesome Nemesis shop, and the merchandise in there was fantastic. Supply store, Bunker 94.
They have got some fantastic merch in there. there, but we'll go back in when it's a little bit quieter. It wasn't the best organised with how the queue was, but it's opening day, so it's going to be busy.
It is crazy today. We all knew it was going to be busy. Alton Towers did too. But yeah, some of the organisation hasn't been the best, like with the gates this morning and like with the shopping there. It's quite chaotic, but you know what? There's nowhere else in the world I want to be other than right here at Alton Towers, standing in Forbidden Valley on the reopening day of Nemesis Reborn here at Alton Towers. The shop was good. I'd like to see a few more changes to the exterior, some more theming, a few more props on there, so it doesn't look as much like a black box, but still, hopefully it's a work in progress. Wow, look at this view just here, the iconic final inversion on Nemesis. And the train's just about to leave the lift hill, so we'll see it come down into the corkscrew there. Oh, she is a beauty. This soundtrack is fantastic. We are going to join the queue again shortly, so we'll hear more of it for you, but look at that. Containment unit as well, over on the side of the main shed that's been painted black as well. And it really feels like the beast is alive. Look at the Mushroom Cloud luxury tour bus. It's even got a speaker inside now, like it's just crashed off the side. And here comes Nemesis. Wow, beautiful. Oh, the sound effects change when she comes past. Look at this smoke coming out. Secret Weapon 3 on the side there. They've really thought about this. The themed experience is a huge upgrade on original Nemesis. What they've done with this area is phenomenal, isn't it?
It's just so immersive because there's so many little details. It's brilliant.
It's the sound effects as well, like this, you know, it's great. Mushroom Cloud.
That extreme security division flies dependably slow with 250 tons of steel.
That is fantastic. Tell you what is different, they've blocked off this pathway underneath Galactica's lifts. Yeah, you used to be able to walk under there, that's now been blocked. Is that a sign that this is kind of separate now from the rest of Forbidden Valley? Are we going to see a re-theme for Galactica? Or are they going to kind of classify it as its own area in the future, you know?
I feel a little bit out of place. I'd like it to all sort of come together.
I think for me it feels more than a little bit out of place. We've got this big space theme going on over here, and then all this with the veins. I'd love to see it either re-themed or completely separate that area off in the long term. Truth has been plastered onto the side of the coffee shop just here. The Phalanx take over. We've got these missing posters around as well. Have you seen Percy? Date missing, the 14th of March 2024. That was the date when they released the TV advert for Nemesis. That's fantastic. The Night Watchman, and yeah, the whole marketing and advertising for Nemesis Reborn really has been great. But yeah, I love the missing poster. That's great. Nemesis Surveillance. So this is the photo unit now, still in the same location. Been painted black from the old rustic feel, and that's the case with all of Forbidden Valley really. You've lost that rustic effect now, and here you've got all the black buildings, all the veins kind of growing up just there. On right photos, and just like a little, well, it's not really a video, is it? It kind of zooms across you, I think.
Yeah, I believe so. It's like the eye, and then you're just zooming across with your on right photo.
Yeah, it's
cool.
yeah, pretty cool. Look at this angle just here though. They've done a great job. Look at this. And the fence is awesome as well off to the side. Containment zone, you've got all the lights on there. Great to see more permanent lighting, but also that adds into the themed experience. At night, that's going to look awesome. Like all the detailing on this fence. I'd like to see a bit more of this detailing that they've done here on the fence, on the black buildings, like the shop. I think this is nice. Instead of it just being black, how you've got like the grey and yeah, more of a rustic effect still, but not like the brown rust of the old Nemesis, if that makes sense. But this has just been done really well all down here at the side. Soundtrack is awesome. Can't wait to have a proper listen to it. Oh, look at the quality of all of this. This is so well done. Like the monster itself looks 10 times better than it did before. This is incredible, and with the eye as well. What an atmosphere. Oh, it actually looks like the queue's a lot less now. It's dropped off quite a bit. It's within the queue line now. Look at this. Nemesis. The eye of the beast. All these these sound effects, it's reminding me of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. It's really good. Like, it just really brings it together well. And I've always loved that about areas like Galaxy's Edge. It feels very Disney inspired. Just not always just having the soundtrack, but like little bits like this.
Systems green across the board. Ready for departure, over.
Little bits that you can listen to. For me, I could just sit on this rock for a couple of hours, soak in the atmosphere. Not today, because we've got so much we want to get in and see. We're going to join the queue for another ride in just a second. What they've done with all this is fantastic. Thunder Valley. And just over here, it's not finished yet. Well, this massive building is set to be known as Arcade, which is a replacement for the Edge, which was the old arcade that was here. This building's massive. It's so much taller than the old one. And hopefully there's a lot of theming to go in. I mean, you can see some supports down on top and on the sides. There's a few bits on the car park that look like they might be for down here. And in fact, yeah, some of them are down the bottom already. That's going to be a big building. Hopefully lots of theming to go on there, Charlotte.
Yeah, I'd like to hope so, because at the moment it just looks like a big black box.
Yeah, it does. But no, like, it's a massive building. Like, it's huge. You put a small dart ride in there. Look at this. Right, it's advertised now 90. Well, at least it was when we walked up a few minutes ago. So we're going to head back down and join the queue for another ride on Nemesis Reborn. Oh, much quieter than it was earlier on. I think because a lot of people have done a 3, maybe even that 4-hour queue earlier on. They don't want to queue up again and probably saving it for the night ride. Look at this then, so there's 2 sections of track up here in the queue line. And I do like them, like this looks nice, all the rocks around. I think as well, once all the landscaping grows a bit more around here, this will look really nice. But yeah, 2 sections, one here and one part of that rolling pre-show. The speakers everywhere around here, there's so much audio playing out. Like I say, it's not just the main soundtrack, with all them little clips as well. I'm loving this remake of the original. Still got that classic tune, but then a bit more orchestral and more epic. Here she comes, talking of epic. Nemesis Reborn. What a beauty. And yeah, we've got this new piece of theming down here in the queue line as well. Look at this. Very impressive. Lots of little Easter eggs around as well. Forbidden Valley 1994, A90 TV 92. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I reckon this is really a replacement for the old gun that used to be at the top. Not quite as detailed, but still, this is quite a nice prop. It's got a lot of lighting on as well. So that looks pretty good. So that should be nice, all lit up at night. Not sure about the camo netting on the back. And there's a few other like toolkits and supplies around. I do like how it's facing straight towards the beast of the creature itself though. Yeah, it's a nice prop, that is. Like I said, I think it'll look better without the camo netting on. They're quite a large piece to look at. And this view's really opened up. We'll stand over here and get some shots in a moment. Love how they put these little viewing areas in. A lot quieter now than it was earlier on. Oh, look at this. What can you see, Charlotte?
I can see bits of track, which is really cool.
Little observation platform. Looking out over the corkscrew there. Look at this. I'm going to be spending a lot of the 2024 season standing right here. These little viewpoints they're putting in the queue line are amazing. Gone are the days of having to look through the bushes. They've cleared this where you get an amazing view over Nemesis Reborn. You can see the helicopter just over there as well. Oh, this looks incredible. After about 10 minutes of downtime, now he's back up just there. Enjoying listening to the new soundtrack. It's fantastic, it really is. It's got like this epic Nemesis orchestral chant in it as well, which I'm loving. Hey! The great thing is now we're going to get these views every single day, because this back in the day used to be part of the extended queue line. Now this is the main part of the queue down here, you know. So you're going to be able to get these views all the time, which is fantastic. Does mean though re-ride is going to be more difficult now, even on a quiet day, because yeah, you're going to have to walk all the way around here to the back. Worth it though for the great views. Still quite a bit of cleaning up to do around here at the top part of the queue line. Interesting how they've piled all this mud up though in a bit of a mound like that, and it's flat on the top. Maybe there's going to be a little bit of theming on there, I'm not too sure. But yeah, this needs a bit of tidying up around here. Interesting though, you look out and you see the car park just off to the left. Yeah, it's weird queuing up here at the top. I'm excited to get some good views around here on the right, especially looking at the loop just over there. But a fan of the channel, give us this.
Oh, how cute is this? So this is like a little croquette seagull. This is croquette or croquette?
Yeah,
how cute. This is lovely, look.
Yeah, there's a few barrels just down here, and they put some stones down. Hey, so I'm hoping they might do something similar over on this left-hand side just here, or maybe a big prop on the top. That'd be nice. Here's a great shot then. Look at the section of track here that's on the floor by the rolling pre-show. We'll see in a bit more detail when we head round the corner. And you've got the original 1994 lift hill there just behind it. So of course that wasn't replaced. Location, Forbidden Valley. And we've got the original ride designer, John Wardley, 1994. John Burton, who did the upgrades in 2024. And Relentless. Gets quite heated, this pre-show. Seek the truth. There's a real vibe today here at Alton Towers, unlike anything I've ever seen. These views, love queuing under the lift hill here as well, and some great shots of the iconic first corkscrew. And here's another great view looking over towards the beast herself, and also the lift hill off to the right hand side there. I'm loving what they've done with the station. On this side it looks a lot more similar to how it used to, but on the other side you've got a lot more detail there. And sadly we haven't seen the return of the Red River waterfalls. In fact, they used to run right down where you can see the rocks here, and in a couple of other locations as well. We've not actually even seen the return of the waterfalls at all yet, so I'm hoping we do see them get turned on again at some point. But yeah, they're not on today. There is still time though, because it's clear there's still quite a bit of work going on in terms of finishing touches around the area. In terms of if they'll come back red though, highly doubtful unfortunately. Here it is then, the rolling pre-show. I like how they've done this to kind of build more of a backstory.
Breach containment, listen to me.
Breach containment, incoming transmission that keeps coming on the screen as well. And then we've got this piece of track just down here. Lots to look at over there. There's your transmission coming in. All posters, all sorts in there to see. All the kind of biohazard symbols all the way around. Really liking the detail, just adds that backstory. And with Nemesis Subterra as well, what a backstory for a coaster, like fantastic. Yeah, they've done a good job with this. At first I was thinking, oh, I'm not too sure with it just being a shipping container, is it going to look cheap? But no, I think it looks pretty good. Just add something in the queue line. And this is the moment I've been waiting for, standing up here in the queue line, looking out over the monster and the loop itself. Look at that from up here. Oh baby, look at this. Back with a vengeance. Telescope just up here by the stall turn. These views are incredible. Well, we're about to have our second ride on Nemesis Reborn. I'll put in a little bit more footage of the station and also some more off-ride shots, and we'll see you when we come off. Sadly, there's no longer a front row queue here for Nemesis. Yeah, it has been blocked off, which is a shame. Let's go and ride. Dispatch sequence.
Thank you,
second ride there on Nemesis Reborn just before it started to rain again. Good time there. Sean's got a little hood on.
I know.
It still feels surreal to have that coaster back open again after 16 months here at Alton Towers.
So for our ride, we was on row 2. Unfortunately, they're not letting you choose a row, but I can understand that when it's so busy.
Yeah, hopefully that does change on the other days. Sad to remove the front row queue because I know a lot of people like waiting for the front, even though for me it is better towards the back. Saying that, we were on row 2 this time and we had a great ride. It was certainly faster than our ride earlier and we was down near the back for that one. With this on row 2, leaving the lift hill with some really good speed, and I'm just so pleased this coaster's kept its intensity. The first corkscrew, you're really getting that whip round, which is fantastic. Into the downward helix, the most intense part of the ride. That's incredible there, isn't it?
Oh, it is fantastic. I just love Nemesis. It's such a fantastic ride.
I'm so pleased that it kept that intensity on the downward helix there. I was a little bit concerned that it was going to lose that, but no, it did keep it, which was great. Along with that, up then into the 0G roll above the station. Again, that's riding brilliant. I'd say the 0G feels more like a 0G again, which it hasn't done for quite some time. The stall turn with the helicopter and the smoke, some really nice timed effects, and looking forward to seeing that in the dark shortly. After that, into the loop, and again towards the back, you get that kind of pull round, and at the front you pushed up into it, which I do really enjoy. And we will get a front row on there at some point, probably not today, but another day. We'll make sure that we manage to get that. Following on from that is that turnaround before the final inversion, where your feet really do feel like they're going to hit the Mushroom Cloud Luxury Tours bus, and yeah, that's brilliant there. The coaster's kept its intensity, is riding really good. I'd say it feels the same speed as before, other than the final turn into the brakes, where it just seems to really lose its momentum now. Luckily it is towards the, well, right at the end of the ride, but also now it's got the magnetic braking instead of the old braking system, so it kind of gradually slows it down. I do miss being kind of crashed into the brakes. I know a lot of people found that uncomfortable, but I do miss that. But that's the thing, we're so lucky to have this ride. Yeah, the fact Alton Towers have reimagined it, this whole new story, the theming, the detailed backstory is fantastic for it, and also as well, what they've done with the area is brilliant, and we cannot wait to see that tonight. Well, one concern with the ride, it has got a rattle. It feels like the train is juddering side to side, which Nemesis has never done before, so I'm not sure what that is. Is it something to do with the wheels or the weather? I don't know. Hopefully they'll get that rectified. Maybe it just needs wearing in a bit more, but it's certainly got a rattle. It's not rough, it's just shaking, isn't it? Rattling.
You notice it a lot as you're coming in towards the end of the layout, that it's just very shaky, like with a rattle, so hopefully that gets sorted out.
Even at the start, when you first come off the lift, it's the slower sections where it's doing it, so I'm not sure what that is, but hopefully they'll get that sorted. Right, up to Forbidden Valley to see it at night now. Oh, it's starting to get dark. The atmosphere is going to be great tonight. Shame about the rain, but we'll make the most of it anyway. And as you can see, you got the Nemesis Reborn sign there, and they've redone this post with the new veins on there, which looks great. Goes off to the side, Donut Division, that used to be Nemesis Donuts, and the Generator Refueling Company just over there. They do chicken and wings, and yeah, we'll be doing our annual food tour, so stay tuned for that on the channel. It'll be coming up, we'll talk about all the food in more detail. But yeah, you've got some good bits of theming on the top there. Oh, it's gonna be a wet night. We're back in the Nemesis containment zone, and all the lights coming on now. We're going to join the queue for a night ride on Nemesis Reborn. Hopefully it'll stop raining by the time we get on. And something I'm really happy to report on is the fact there's not a generator in sight. Alton Towers have started to invest in more permanent lighting. Look at the red park hands here in the queue line. This is what we want to see. And yeah, like over on the theming structure there and around the rest of Forbidden Valley, permanent lighting's going in. Hopefully we're going to see that rolled out around the park with future projects. Oh, Nemesis, look at this. The lighting is awesome. You've got this searchlight as well that's shining all across Forbidden Valley. The music, the atmosphere, this is incredible. Like, it looks the part. Look at the monster just down there as well. Just make out the eye. We're going to have a close-up look at that after our ride. This is beautiful. Things were going so well for Nemesis throughout today with only a little bit of downtime. However, unfortunately, it's been stopped on the lift hill for about 20 minutes now tonight, and they've just played an announcement saying that they're not too sure if it's going to be able to be fixed or not. So we're hoping it's not going to be a QE bag. A lot of people are leaving anyway, but we'll see what happens because we're hoping for that night ride. Now, it's quite a weird situation what's happened down here at Nemesis Reborn tonight, because they've started evacuating the lift. We also saw the other train is stuck down on the brake run, and that's been evacuated. In total, this has been going on for about 40 minutes. A member of staff did come down the queue line saying that everybody had to leave, but then it seemed like that stopped, so he just walked off. And then we're now all still down here in the queue line. Hundreds of people have left. But yeah, there's still probably 150, 200 people waiting down here. It's just gone past ride close, so we're not too sure what's going to happen. It may reopen, we might get our night ride, or we might not. But no matter what, we thought we'll wait it out. And of course, look down here, you've got the helicopter, which is all lit up. And just off to the right, the station. And the loop just there too, which does light up blue when the train passes over. Whether we're going to get to see that again tonight or not, well, we'll yet to see, we'll find out. Well, here we go. Looks like we're getting our ride tonight on Nemesis.
I have to say, I am so excited, but I'm pretty shocked right now. The fact that they cleared the queue of hundreds of people, not letting them have their night ride, and it has opened.
Yeah, the weird thing is the operator all along has been saying, you know, you can leave if you want or you can stay. But a couple of members of staff came down the queue line and were literally evac-ing the queue.
We was like, we're not moving.
No, and all these other people stayed down here, and I'm glad we did now because it's fixed, it's back in action, and we're getting our night ride on Nemesis Reborn. Here we go. So yeah, some pretty poor communication in places from Alton Towers today, especially with the gates this morning and stuff. Nemesis Reborn, this is it. Night ride. Worth waiting about. I just feel sorry for other people here. But it's really not fair. They should reopen the queue really and let some more people in tonight. They literally made hundreds of people leave. This goes to show just how many people they made leave. That's the first train that's been dispatched, and we're nearly in the station. And when the ride broke down, we were all the way at the top there. Literally, I reckon 400, maybe 500 people that they made leave the queue because they said it wasn't going to reopen. Like, yeah, not very good. We're not used to that at Alton Towers. Yeah, really shame with that tonight. But I'm glad we're getting it. I really am. And of course, if you have missed out an opportunity of a night ride tonight, there is next Saturday and the Saturday after for Alton After Dark. Well, it's good night, Nemesis. From the real eye there to the fake eye here on the poster back in our living room. What a ride that was there on Nemesis Reborn.
Oh, we enjoyed that so much. The atmosphere was just electric.
I've never had anything like it there in the station. That's got to be the most crazy atmosphere I've ever seen at Alton Towers right in there. It was insane, but you know what? It was amazing just to get that night ride there on Nemesis Reborn. It was riding with some speed at night, and all the lighting and smoke effects on there really added to the experience as well. And you know what a day it's been at the Alton Towers Resort, the first day of the 2024 season. Nemesis back after 16 months. I've got to say, they've done a really good job with the theming and overall experience around the area. There's some new bits to see. They've expanded on the storyline, the music, the lighting at night, the ambience. Like, what an upgrade they've done around there.
I am so impressed what they've done. It's just so nice to see Forbidden Valley so alive again with people, and like seeing the area. Oh, it's just been fantastic.
Last year it felt deserted up there, you know, with Nemesis being closed. So this year it's back, and back with a vengeance, clearly. Lots of new things to see, and we're going to have more of a detailed look round in another video. It's been a crazy busy day today. There's been lots going on. We've met so many wonderful fans as well. But yeah, we'll definitely be back multiple times very soon, giving you more updates. In fact, coming up next will be our Rest of the Park vlog tomorrow here on the channel. But yeah, overall thoughts on Nemesis. I'm really liking the changes around the area. They've exceeded my expectations. It's clearly a work in progress with some bits, like the arcade's not finished yet. I'm hoping a bit more around by the shop, like that black wall and stuff. But we'll see what happens in the long term with that one.
The arcade looks huge, so when that does reopen, it's going to look massive in there.
Now the shop itself, that was really nice. I think, to be honest, the shop should have gone at the top because it was heaving there. We waited 90 minutes for that today. There's been a few operational issues today, but you know what? It's not affected the experience too much for us. I think some of the experiences were affected by, you know, affected other people more than us tonight, especially that at the end, some miscommunication. I don't want to say poor operations, it was miscommunication there at the end, and it was like, what is going on? And it ended ended up that, you know, what was a 90-minute queue from where we were stood, only 3 trains worth of people got that night ride. Hundreds of people missed out because someone in the queue line, a member of staff, said that everybody had to leave, when that clearly wasn't the case because the operator never came over the tannoy and said that. So
I think that was really sad. Like, so many people wanted that night ride on Nemesis and was turned away for no reason.
You know, a lot of people travel a long way.
Yeah.
You know, I've met people from abroad who've come over today, so I think that was a real shame on Alton Tower's behalf. And in terms of a few other bits of communication at the start of the day with the gate, you know, that wasn't very well thought out. And then also when it came to the opening of the ride, and literally they just dropped the ropes in the queue line at the merge point for Nemesis, and it was just a big free-for-all push. I think Alton Towers need to work on improving ride openings. In general, operations are pretty good around the park. Ride openings, they really need to look at what they're doing in terms of crowd control. I'm not talking about the ride operations really, it's the crowd control, because there could have been a big crush, a big pile on there, you know, so that needs looking at. Overall though, great launch day for Nemesis. The eye looks fantastic too. The nighttime atmosphere around there is really good. There's so much to see. The ride itself was riding good. Like I say, it's not riding like the Legacy Nemesis yet. It's not going to for a few years. You know, I was expecting that. It's going to take some time to warm up. But you know what? It's still very intense, isn't it?
I was just so happy to get back on it after all this time.
Yeah, the intensity of the ride is certainly there. There is a rattle. A lot of people have mentioned that today. I'm not too sure what's causing it. I know that the park and the operators, we spoke to them at the end, and the maintenance team, they're aware of it. So I'm not too sure if that's going to be resolved. But there is a rattle, which is really weird. It's not rough or anything. It's very smooth, but you can just feel like a judder of the train on there, which is a bit concerning for something that's brand new, and hopefully that will get looked at. Overall though, great day. We really enjoyed it. We're back on park tomorrow. It's been a super long vlog. We've got another one tomorrow because we're going to be checking out the rest of the park, the other changes that have been done, and so much more to see. What a day. We're soaked. The reason we're back in the living room, we're soaked, aren't we, tonight?
We are so soaked.
Yeah, we were waiting just in the queues to see what was going to happen tonight. Yeah, we started off at Splash Landings there last night. We're back here at home. What an adventure. Back on park tomorrow, and we'll see you in the rest of the park vlog. Let me know your thoughts on Nemesis Reborn down below in the video comments. But from us, that leaves us with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. We'll see you all tomorrow.